So, we just got a new Amazing Spider-Man Hot Toy, the 2.0 version from Hot Toys. Finally, it is here. We've been waiting for it. I had the OG. Is it good enough? Let's talk about it. What is up, guys? It is Riley Reviews back again with another video here, and today we have to talk about it. You know, I'm the Spidey aficionado. We have gotten a pretty iconic character released. Sideshow just posted their unboxing and kind of review of the figure itself, so I'm going to be giving my thoughts of it, my take of it, what my overall thoughts are just on the figure, because it is slightly controversial, but we're going to get into it because I know a lot of people have their thoughts and reservations with this figure. But if you do enjoy the content, hit the like and subscribe button. Really does help out the channel. And let me know all of your thoughts in the comments below, as always, because, yeah, this is going to be one that's going to be a hot topic. Because just to get a quick introduction of this, I mean, people have talked about it. This figure, we have been waiting for this forever. A 2.0 or a new version of this Amazing Spider-Man figure, the OG, it was totally valid. It was necessary. This figure has a fair share of issues, a lot of issues. So the fact that we got this new one, people are a lot of excited about it, very interested in it. But did they hit the mark on it? We're going to get into that. But before I do, let me just pull up this video and just get it started because I want to get my full depth reaction here. And the figure is here. And the first thing I will say, I mean, they're already showing it right here. The proportions are better. They are better. Are they that much better? Maybe. I mean, I'll have the figure here. I don't know if you guys want to do like, you could tell, like, look how skinny his body looks more fuller. His shoulders and his arms are a lot better. And sorry for my voice. It's a little early here, so I'm making this video. But like I said, the proportions are better. It's clearly better. The sculpt, honestly feel like it's like exactly the same. I really don't think they changed anything. The big issue with this figure, though, since it's an original, it's an old figure, the top of it would actually gray and stain. I don't know. You probably can't capture it on camera, but there's a little black right there, or gray. All of the figures did that. The OG, the glue on it would mess up or something. So I'm guessing this one's not going to have that issue because now, obviously, it's a newer figure. But yeah, that's the first thing I will say. The proportions are better. And this just looks great. This does look great. The only thing is, though, I feel like it does look very similar to what I already have. So I'm very conflicted if I even need this. But there's a lot of visible upgrades that I think I might have to do it. And I just love No Way Home so much. So it's a really tough pill to swallow because I don't know. I'm really conflicted. But another thing that I will say that you can notice, I don't know if you can notice from the video, but the figure, there's no raised webbing here. The web is just like, it's just screen printed, I believe. But this figure, the new one, actually has it raised so you can see it more clearly. It's more prominent, which I really do like. Really glad they did that. But let's keep going into it. This lizard base. You guys know this, and girls know that I need this base because I have the whole No Way Home line coming, and I don't see how you can't go get this base. It just looks so good. You're going to be able to pair this with Andrew flying in using a web or something. Like, it adds hundreds of more poses just by having this base alone. So 1000% the lizard base is coming home. I will say, though, people have talked about the sculpt on the lizard. Like, it looks a little flat. I feel like Hot Toys with their diorama bases, sometimes they go very quick. They rush it a little bit. And it's not the best details. The bottom of it, the sand part looks amazing, but I think the lizard himself and his face, I saw some close zoomed in photos of just other collectors who have it, and it does look a little like the paint apps aren't really that there. It's not that strong, but it's not a deal breaker for me. I still need this just to represent that No Way Home. And look at that. Like, that pose alone is just speaking presence. Come on. That looks amazing. This box art's also really nice. They used a No Way Home art logo, by the way, for the photo, even though this is a TASM 2 figure, apparently. So that was a little weird to see, but, we moved from it. Yeah, we're just going to go a little forward here. I mean, there's the box itself, what you're going to be getting. It like I said, if you don't have a TASM figure already, this is obviously the one to get. This is the superior one. But I just feel like it's very similar to what we already have. So I'm a little, like, unsteady about it if I love it or just think it's fine. Another thing that we have to talk about is the sculpt, which we'll get into. I mean, look at that. The proportions are better. They're better. But I feel like the suit is like, it just looks the same to me. Like the panel line, the panel stuff here, I feel like, I don't know, this looks very like old. It's an old figure. So I feel like, and it looks very similar to that. So I don't know. I'm very conflicted, but yeah, we're going to keep getting into it. Another thing that we could talk about is the hands. These hands are terrible, guys. The OG has the worst hands. I'm gonna look right into the camera for this one because look at this. You to get the certain things on you, it was a magnetic fingers to put on the hands, which was terrible mechanic. It made it look like you can see the seam of the actual figure. It was terrible. It's literally terrible. So they fixed that. They made them normal hands. So thank God for that because yeah, this was a terrible idea and it's a mess. It always falls. It's really annoying. I'm not gonna lie, but glad they did that. That's another reason why I can pick it up possibly because yeah, that's a big upgrade. And the sculpt we have to talk about it. I'll pause it right when it gets to his face. I mean, like everyone's been saying, this is a decent sculpt. It's not a 10, it's not a 9, it's not one of those ones where like, oh my god, that's Andrew Garfield, because it isn't. It really isn't. This is the original one. They just updated the paint apps a little bit, which is to me a little bit disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted something that looked a little bit better. I wanted an update. I know basing off the prototype, they nailed it. This prototype does look the same as was previously enlisted. So I mean, that's just how it's gonna be. So it's a little unfortunate, but I will say it's just annoying to me because little side note, this is TASM 2 verse. This is not No Way Home. So if you want this in your No Way Home representation, honestly, it really doesn't really work if you want the sculpt out because it's just not from No Way Home. He's younger, his hair isn't as fluffier, and the sculpt just isn't as much Andrew Garfield, and obviously not as much as his age to look in No Way Home. So I just feel like it really just doesn't fit that No Way Home representation. Fits your TASM universe, but like I said, since they didn't have the No Way Home license, which sucks, I really am bummed why Hot Toys didn't get it for Andrew Garfield. I feel like maybe it was probably just out of their hands. Sony was either Sony or Andrew Garfield was being weird about it, and they didn't let him get the No Way Home license. But for Tobey Maguire, we got the No Way Home license. That's what the tricky thing is. So it's kind of weird, like why specifically Andrew Garfield couldn't get the No Way Home license. And this figure would have been 10 times better with that No Way Home license, with the updated suit. The eyes are another thing that I didn't talk about. These are inaccurate to the movie. He has white shaded eyes, but this is like silver inside. So it's just it's kind of annoying. I really wish we had at least that updated. Like they changed the eye to the right color. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. And that's a cool pose. That's a really cool pose. I like how you can hold the fabric mask. That's a really nice pose. Lizard base, like I said, looks good, looks really nice. You're going to be able to attach the little thing to the back so you can have these poses. I mean, this is really awesome. And you can take the lizard out. I didn't even know that. So if you didn't want to have the lizard there, you can just have like a rocky base. I don't know if that little thing popping out would be too noticeable, but yeah, it's a weird one. Now they're showing the articulation. I mean, obviously this is a newer figure, so it's gonna articulate way better. Another thing is you're also gonna have to deal with just creases. That this blue is like crease galore. Everything you do in a pose, you're gonna notice creases on that. Maybe it's a little bit better since it's newer, but I don't think so. You can tell from here it's gonna have creases and stuff. So it is what it is as well. But like I said, I love Andrew Garfield. I love TASM. I love No Way Home. So this is one of those ones where like I really do love it, but it's very similar to the original to where I don't know if I'm like itching to get it. Like I don't know if I need it. The only thing is the hands are really annoying. So that's honestly that's the biggest thing why I want to change it. These hands suck. They're terrible. So that's the reason why I want the new one. Everything else though is just so similar to me. It's where I'm kind of slightly disappointed, but that's kind of my own in my own head. If you're basing the prototype, this is great. But to me, I just wanted a better for such an iconic figure and such an iconic character from No Way Home. I know it's not based off it, but I just wanted something a little bit better. But maybe I'm asking for too much. These poses are really cool though. I really do like this, and I'm excited to get this. I know I'm getting the lizard base. I'm still conflicted. Let me know in the comments, guys. Do you think I made a poll on my Instagram? Do I need this? Do I need this new version, or should I just stick with the OG and just move on from there? I got this for a really cheap deal, so I'm not really worried about pricing and stuff. But I do also love No Way Home, and I do want the best version of this character. And obviously, this one is going to be a little bit more dated now. Although, like I said, it is very, very similar to me. It's very similar. They went very. Another fact is that they released this very early, so this tells me that they really didn't plan on making visible and changeable upgrades. They just wanted to say, you know what, we're gonna get it out, pump it out for the collectors out there who love Andrew Garfield, and they got it out. So I don't want to get that too long, but nice poses. Really good video from Sideshow. Let me know all of your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Do you think I should pick up the figure? Are you getting the figure? Are you excited about this, but also have some reservations because it's like a very similar release to the OG, which was made like how many years ago? Like 2012 or 2013 or 2014. So That's the only thing where it's a little bit where I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm happy Hot Toys, we got this. I always talked about it for months and months and months. We need an Andrew Garfield 2.0. We need a new Andrew Garfield, and it's here, but it's very close to the OG, if not some very minor tweaks. They did have some other upgrades with the hands and stuff, like I talked about. But again, like I said, it is what it is. We're gonna keep moving on from it. I'm excited to see the Tobey Maguire because that's day one coming. I was gonna day one pick this up, but since it's like a little bit tweaked, a little bit upgraded, I feel like I don't need to day one this. I don't need it in hand right away. I do want that lizard base though. It's gonna be really badass in the No Way Home display. But like I said, if you enjoyed the content, hit the like and subscribe button. We did hit 2,350 subscribers, so thank you so much. It is free to do so. So flip your phones, take out the exit out of this computer, click that subscribe button to get on top of the content, the live streams, YouTube shorts, reels, all the fun stuff. But we'll catch you guys in the next one. Riley Reviews with another Riley Reveals. We are out.